word builders. Yesterday, our phonics lesson was very big. We learned a lot. We practiced studying a name, we learned ways to study a letter, and we learned 3 new letters. I think you can tell it's time for star name. I have our star name box, and Mabel is ready to see who we're going to draw today. So, sing with me if you remember the song. Can you guess the name? Can you guess the name? Hi-ho the dairy-o, can you guess the name? It starts with an E, it starts with an E. Hi-ho the dairy-o, can you guess the name? The name today, our star name, is Esmerelda. Esmerelda's name starts with the E that says like egg on our alphabet chart. E for egg, E for Esmerelda. Now, Esmerelda is a very long name. So there's something new I want to teach you guys today whenever we're going to learn a long name. I want to teach you how to clap or stomp along to the beats in a long name. The beats or the syllables. So first I'll show you how to clap along to the name Esmerelda. Let me put her name right here where it's safe and we can see it. Esmerelda. Esmerelda. So Esmerelda has 4 beats in her name. That's why I clapped 4 times. Esmerelda. It kind of reminds me of when we clap along or stomp along to a new song. So why don't we practice that way? Go ahead and get your drumming hands out. Make sure your iPad is sitting somewhere safe, and we're going to drum on our knees. I'm going to start drumming, and I want you to go along with me. Don't go faster. Don't go slower. Follow my beat. Stop. Now let's go faster. Stop. Let's go slower. Don't go faster than me. Stop. So that's what we did with the sounds in Esmerelda's name. She has 4 sounds. Esmerelda. Esmerelda. Let's try it with my name, Davenport. Davenport. I only have 3 sounds in my name. Let's clap 3 times to the sounds in my name. Davenport. Stop. Think about the sounds in your name. Is your name long? Would you have a lot of claps? Or is your name short, like Sam? Sam only has 1 sound, so it only has 1 clap. But if your name is long, like Esmeralda's, you might have a lot more claps. Since our star name today was so long, we used a new strategy to help us learn it. We clapped and stomped the beats of her name. But let's study her name with all of our steps. First, let's read it. Esmerelda. Now, let's clap and stomp the beats just like we did before. Esmerelda. Now, let's count the letters just like we know how to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. Now let's study the letters. Are there tall letters? Are there small letters? I see 1, 2, 3 tall letters. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small letters. Are there any letters that are the same? I saw 2 E's that look the same and and uppercase E. Esmerelda has some letters that are the same in her name. Now let's cheer it, just like we know how to do with our tall and small letters. Stand up. Start with the E. E, S, M, E, R, E, L, D, A. Esmerelda, that was a long one. That's why I'm glad we learned how to clap or stomp the beats. Just like in a song, we can do that with long names and long words like Esmerelda. Right now, I want you to try to clap the beats in your name. Clap or stomp the beats in your name. Esmerelda's name starts with an E. I thought of other words that start with E. E for egg. Egg. E for echo. Echo. Can you think of a word in your head that starts with E, that starts with the sound like in Esmeralda, egg, and echo? Shout it out if you can think of an E word. It's time for Fast Phonics, where we look at our letters and our words. Our letters from yesterday were D, E, F. We named them. Let's sound them. D, F. And let's use them in words. D for dolphin or door. E for egg or echo or Esmeralda. F for fire or fan. Now let's write them in the air. I have my magic pointer. You can use your finger. Let's just do uppercase letters today. D, start at the top, down, around. That's D. Let's do uppercase E. Start at the top, down, flag, flag, flag. Uppercase F. Start at the top, go down, flag, flag. Now let's try the lowercase letters. Lowercase D, start at the top, go down, little circle. Lowercase E, go over and around. This one's tough. Start in the middle, go over and around. Lowercase f, draw a hook and cross it. Draw a hook and cross it. Those were our letters from yesterday. Now let's look at our new letters for today. Yesterday we did 3 letters. That was a lot. Today, we will have 2 letters, G and H. G, H. We named them. Let's sound them. G. For the sound that G makes, put your hand on your throat. Ready to make the G sound? Make it with me. G, G, G. Like gum. G, G. Do you feel your throat vibrating? You should. G. Now let's make the H sound. Put your hand in front of your mouth. H makes the sound you make when you're breathing really heavy. You should feel your breath on your hand. That's the sound H makes. We named them, we sounded them, and now let's use them to make words. We can tell that guitar starts with G and hippo starts with H. Let's come up with different words to use these letters. Can you think of a word that starts with G? How about girl? Can you think of a word that starts with H? How about horse? Now I'm going to write those letters on the board and then we're going to practice them in the air. Uppercase G, you go around and in. Around, in. Lowercase G, circle and a hook. Circle, hook. Now let's try our H. H, you make a line, line, cross. You connect the lines like a bridge. Now let's make our lowercase h. Line down and little lump, little hump. Line down, little hump. Let's try it in the air. Let's start with our uppercase G. Start at the top, around and in. Let's do our uppercase H. Start at the top, down, down, across. We connect those two lines. We go down, down, across. Lowercase G, circle, hook, circle, hook. Lowercase h, down, little hump, down, little hump. Okay, now that we've covered our letters from yesterday and our new letters from today, we're going to sing the alphabet and stop at the letter H, because those are all the letters that we own so far. Sing with me, get this chart if you have it. Press pause and get it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's all we've learned. We sung the names, let's sing the sounds. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H. That's it, we sing the names and we sing the sounds. Now let's look at our word for today. Our word is I. We use I when we talk about ourselves. I, the word I is always uppercase. When we write it, we go down, across, across. And now I'm going to use it in some sentences. I'm going to say some sentences with I in them. When you hear me say I want you to raise your hand in the air. When you hear me say I, throw your hand up. I will do the first one to show you, and then you do it, okay? I wave. You smile. You see how I threw my hand up when I heard I, when I said I? So now it's your turn. I'm not going to help you this time. When you hear the word I, throw your hand up. You and I can talk. I hope you threw your hand up when you heard I. I like apples. You and I are friends. I am sitting. You are watching. I did not use I in that last sentence, so I hope you did not throw your hand up. Today we studied a new star name, Esmerelda. We studied it the same way we've studied our old star names, but this name was really long. So we learned a new step to studying long names or words. We can clap and stomp the beat. Esmeralda. That will help us solve those long, tricky names or long, tricky words. We learned our new letters, G and H. We named them, sounded them, used them, and wrote them. We're still practicing our word, I. We used I in some sentences, and you put your hand up when you heard the word I.